Hi guys, it's Theresa here of Larkin Design, and welcome back to Larkin December. Today is December 4th. I am filming on the 4th, and the days that I'm working on are the 2nd and the 3rd of December. And so, like, true confessions here, I thought that what I wanted to do this year is do 2 days at a time, and in terms of creating and sharing with you guys on my YouTube channel and on my blog. And then yesterday I kind of missed it. I kind of missed creating and sharing with you guys. So I may end up going back to daily videos as much as I can this year. But what I did, I'll tell you what I did the last 2 days is I printed out my photos and my journaling because I wanted to do those in the moment. I think that there's tremendous value in creating your stories in the moment or as they happen. So my photos are printed and I've done my journaling on the photos. And I have a couple of little things that I picked up along the way. So I'm going to dive right in here with day 2. And the story for day 2 is a fun little event in our town of Kernersville, North Carolina. And so it's called Christmas Around the World. All the shops open up their doors. They do special discounts and they have food and they give the kids a passport that they can stamp as we go around the different shops. And so it's something that we've done for like 3 years in a row now. And great opportunity to meet and interact with some of the local shop owners. Great opportunity to shop small and to shop local and support our local business people. And the kids love it. They ate and ate and ate. And I took pictures and laughed and had a good time and did a little bit of shopping too. So what I did was, well, this is the layout as it looked to begin with for the foundation pages. It was just the back of a pattern paper from Ali Edwards, a couple of journaling cards, and a giant number 2. And so what I decided to do, I'll talk about this in a minute, what I decided to do was print out a large photo here. And so you can see the kids, they were all 4 there, but Natalie is in front of Nick, so she's kind of hiding there a little bit. But I just printed my journaling on the photo itself and added a little simple white border. And I think what I'm going to do is add one of these little circle journal cards to the top, right there, because there's negative space right here where the sky was really overcast. So I think that'll be awesome right there. And then I also printed out more photos than just the one. There's a great opportunity here to add more photos. I'm going to use one of these little snap pockets from Simple Stories, and you just slide your photos in here and attach it to the page protector. So great way to add more photos. Now I went into my stash of digital supplies and pulled out Paislee Press photo templates. These are 4x6 photo templates. I will link them below. They're available at the Lily Pad. I've had them forever, and they're just really nice tools to share a photo, add some journaling, another opportunity to add the date, and then also this one has a little opportunity for some labels. I made the center photo a little bit bigger. On the template itself, it's the same size as these two, but I thought that was kind of a cool effect. These are just one of the doors in Kernersville, one of the windows at Cake, And these are some artist brushes. And so one of the shops we went into was an artist gallery. And the artist himself was there, was talking to everybody. And these are his brushes. It's from up above. And so that was a really cool little perspective there. So I'm going to put those in the pocket. And then, because we were shopping, we went into a little shop called Jane. And I've actually purchased from Jane before and used products that I found there in my 2015 December Daily album. There are subway numbers, and I'll share with you a photo of one of those layouts. But on Saturday, she had these little, their letterboard pieces, and so this is the one that I got, and all weekend long I've been like, I need to go back and get the others. There were random numbers that she had as well, so I'm probably going to go back and pick up a couple more because they're just awesome. They're just little pretty sturdy pieces. Now I trimmed a little bit off of the top so that it wasn't too long for the album, and I punched as well. I just used my Crop-A-Dile. It went right through. And so what I want to do with this little guy is add the little round Felicity Jane number here and this little chipboard piece, just to tighten the red here. Another thing that I found in our little journeys was this little Santa domino. It's a domino that's been altered, and he has the cutest little Santa on him. I added this little tassel, is from Crepe Paper, Snow and Cocoa. So I'm going to add that, and it will probably end up just hanging out on the outside of the album eventually. But he's so cute, and so yeah, I like finding little objects like that and adding them along the way, and then they become part of the story. So I'm just going to dive in here. Since the journaling is done, the photos are printed, there's really not a lot at this point to be done, which is good. And just trying to keep this really simple, but just add a little tiny bit of something. Like my overall approach is to add just one tiny little thing to your journaling cards or to your pockets. Let me clear a little space here to work on this guy. And I might trim off a little bit of it so that, because there is a nice perspective on this photo from the buildings. So I might trim, because I don't need to add more journaling. And what I thought I might do is just add a little something, one of these, maybe this one. Do you guys punch these or cut them? I tend to get bugged by the torn edges, so my tendency is to cut them. Yeah, I like that. I need my adhesive here. And I think I'm definitely going to cut the round circle or the half circle a little bit smaller. There we go. And I think that this went on crooked. Go figure. Every time. There we go. And then I might just cover that little star. I have more on these in a moment, but I have some of these little gold stars. These were cut from the Ali Edwards star die. And yeah, I think I might do that. The question is how to adhere such a tiny little star. It'll be fine. The runner will be fine. Okay, so that's ready to go in the pocket. That's ready to go. And then let's work with this side over here. So these photos, they just look great just the way they are. It is a matter of which one do I want to put on top. So I think I'm going to put the boxcar, share the photo of the people, and then I want this little card because you're going to open it like that. So I'm going to put that in there, not like that. And then that will be beside it. So the question is, do I want to add anything to this? And I think that I might just add a little tiny bit of washi tape. It's very simple. This is from Freckled Fawn. A little wood grain with a little heart on it. There we go, and then put a little bit on the bottom. And then I also have this little tiny bit of plaid. And I'm trying to remember where it came from. Totally forgotten. But just a little tiny bit of it. Just for a little bit of color. So a little tiny smash of color there. Yeah. Okay, and that's all that card needs. Just one tiny little bit of color. It doesn't even need anything if you didn't want to. So I'm gonna try to slide this in there. It's hung up on something. That's what it's hung up on. Okay. So now I figure out again how to put this in here so that it sits right in the album. Okay. The sticky part is over here. Okay, and then this is going to adhere onto my page protector. And then once you adhere it on, I think you have to punch your hole. So let me take care of that real quick. Okay. And then that pocket is ready to go. Let me see, do I want to add, maybe if I want to add a little something to this photo. Yeah. That's pretty. And then slide that right in. And so then that pocket will flip open. I like that. Okay, and then the top two cards are just so simple. This number 2 is from Dear Lizzie Saturday, in case you were wondering. And then I want a date stamp. Let's see here. Just picking one up that doesn't have any words on it. December 2nd, 2017. And I think since I have journaling on the photos, I don't really need to add journaling here. So I think what I might do instead is just layer some of these word stickers. There's the date. Just add some of these. I also have these little Ellie's Studio wood pieces. They're from last year. So maybe just one of those. And some of those word strips. Maybe just tuck them underneath the tree. This is a good opportunity to use lots of these little word stickers. And notice I'm not really stressing about what or where I'm putting them, just putting them down and moving on. Although I did make that. I put the tree on a little lower than I planned. Here we go. Okay. Maybe one more. A little joy at the top. Yeah, okay. I like that. Simple, fun, and happy and bright. Alright, you guys, that is, oops, that's it for day 2. So stay tuned and I will be sharing day 3 with you also.